Hi guys, welcome to our channel. This is Ashley from Raizi Tool. And as we all know, on the market, there are numerous kinds of polishing pads varying in performance and quality. So it can be confusing if you don't know how to select your own pads of the highest efficiency. So in today's video, I'll give you some tips on how to pick your own polishing pads. And there are plenty of factors that deserve your attention. And the first of all is material. So to select your own pad, we need to know more about the material first. And bear in mind that not all pads work on all stones. The most common material stone include granite, marble, quartz, and engineered stone. They are all different from each other in their quality, nature, texture, and color. So if you use your pads indiscriminately on those, like in disregard of these fixtures, then both your pads and your stones can be gravely damaged. For example, granite pads are fairly suitable for dealing with hard stones like granite and engineered stones, but they can bring severe damage to soft stones like marble. And marble pads, on the contrary, will perform wonderfully on softer stones, but they just won't function to bring satisfying gloss on your hard stone surfaces. And as you may notice, the color difference is another important factor to consider. So considering the possibility of pads bleeding or leaving marks on your stone countertops, you are always suggested to choose the pads of the same color as your materials, like dark for dark and white for white. Next up, pad size. On the market, pad size varies from 3 inches to 7 inches, and among all of them, 4 to 5 pads are the most common ones. So you can choose any sized pads according to the size of your material, big on big and small on small. Next up, pad thickness and flexibility. The thickness of pads is always related to their flexibility and life. Thicker pads are more rigid but can last longer, while thinner pads are flexible but are easily worn out. So trade-offs are required from you between these two factors when picking up your own pads. Next up, wet or dry use. On the market, there are dry use only pads, wet use only pads, and both available pads. As you can imagine, polishing without water is more easily give effect, with a higher degree of aggressiveness, while polishing with water can reduce wearing and so as to elongate the duration. In addition, flowing water can take chippings from the polishing process and so as to protect your respiratory system. Next up, grit number and step number. More step number means more degrees of grit concentrations, and grit particles grow finer on the slope of step number. Generally speaking, the more pads a system has, the finer gloss it can offer. But if you are not that fastidious about a professional level gloss, then a 3 or 4 system can fulfill your demand. Either a satisfying gloss or short time consumption. Under certain circumstances, special pads are also needed. For example, if ordinary systems cannot give you the professional level gloss, then the buff pads will be required to fulfill the job. They are like a supplement to ordinary systems and can be sold either with them or in separate. Besides, we also have some other pads of special functions, like restoration pads for maintenance and mark removal, and hand polishing pads for dealing with leftover works and hard-rich areas. Okay, I think that would be all for today. Hope this video can be useful for you guys. See you in our next video. Bye-bye.